and Newcastle, and we still sit top. We still sit 7 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea. But while we had to work for it last night, work for that point, it was a hard-fought point in the end. But was it a point gained or was it 2 points dropped? I'm going to go over that in the next 20 minutes or so on what my opinions of last night's game is and what it means going forward now into this Christmas period, into this season. And we said on the preview it's going to be a tough game. We said it was going to be a tough game. It's no easy place to go, and it depends what Liverpool turn up. And unfortunately, that first half, Liverpool didn't turn up. We were absolutely fucking shit. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you right now. We were shocking, absolutely shocking, and Newcastle thoroughly deserved to be in the lead, and fully deserved getting the opening goal and going into the lead and taking the lead twice. And fair play to them for doing that. But Liverpool was not at the races at all from the start. Arne Slot got it wrong. And that's the first time really this season I thought Arne Slot got it wrong, especially playing Quansah at right back and Gomez at centre back was a big mistake. If he was going to drop Trent and rest Trent to the bench, then it would have made more sense putting Gomez at right back and Quansah at centre back. However, we paid the price for that mistake made by Slot. We paid the price for not getting out of the traps. We paid the price for just being complacent and lethargic in the first half. And Alexander-Isak with an absolute bullet of a goal. Yes, it was preventable. Every goal's preventable, really, if you really think about it. But it was a class goal from Isak. Van Dijk couldn't really do much in terms of stopping the shot. He could have maybe closed down a little bit more, but I'm not really putting on Van Dijk. I think the goal mainly came from Guimaraes in midfield who found pockets of space. And again, we're looking at that position in midfield where we haven't got a DM. Gravenberch is doing what he's doing. McAllister's doing what he's doing. They are doing the best of what they are doing. But again, we haven't got that natural DM in there, that natural defensive-minded player to be covering that space. And that's where we got punished again. Guimaraes found the ball. Brilliant ball into Isak. And Isak, wow, that's what a striker does. And we're going to go on to our striker and comparing him to Isak as well. Last night showed a lot, I thought, for me, in terms of the comparisons of what we need going forward. But Isak was an absolute threat all night. His runs in behind he was always finding space away from the defenders. He seemed to have positioned himself in between them both, so they both couldn't really keep an eye on him as such because Warner would have to come out of place. And I think he absolutely played against our defence perfectly, did Isak, because he split them open. And then that allowed Gordon and Murphy then to run in behind a couple of times and quit and have space out wide where they could punish us a little bit more. I thought Isak played that position absolutely perfect last night for Newcastle. I think Eddie Howe got his tactics spot on, especially the first half. Absolutely outplayed us, outran us in midfield, and we were punished for it. But again, just like we have been doing this season, we have been bouncing back. We have been showing mentality monster, that thing that we sort of pushed on a few years ago when we won the league. That mentality monsters, we're starting to show it again. We're poor, absolutely poor, but that man, again, the same guy every single week to pull us out of the bag. Give this man the Ballon d'Or as soon as, because this guy is incredible. Give this guy a new contract. Give whatever you want right now, because this guy's carrying us in terms of the forward positions. He's carrying us through games. He's saving us every single week. He is literally, call him the king, but he's a saviour. He's an absolute diamond for what he's doing this season. He's really proven his worth, really proven that why we're not giving him contract. Mohamed Salah. And I want to, just for a second, I want to give this guy, I do it every time, I've done a proper episode on Mo Salah and people disrespecting him, people not giving him the respect he deserves. But if there's anyone out there like Troy Deeney or whoever, who the fuck's out there, rival, whoever the fuck you are, you cannot continue to disrespect Mohamed Salah. This guy is doing it again and again and again. He's been doing it for years and years and years, and it seems to even got even better. He's even better this season. Telling me that he's not world class is absolute bullshit. You're not watching him. You're not watching him because he's winning games. He's drawing games by himself at times. Yes, some other players in this season have been playing class, like Gravenberch and McAllister and Curtis Jones has played class at times. Van Dijk, world class. Konate world class this season. But the guy that's saving us every single week is Mohamed Salah. It's Mohamed Salah. Every single game, every single week now it is. A sensational pass for Mohamed Salah to get, to get the Curtis Jones equaliser. Brilliant run by Curtis Jones, by the way. Brilliant run by Curtis Jones. I will say that Curtis Jones wasn't amazing last night. I thought he was back to that bit where people have debates about Curtis Jones because of games like this last night. After having a brilliant game, he's too consistent. But the run that he made for that goal was sensational, and he got off the defender quite easily. Deflection for the goal, but it was the run that made that goal and the pass from Salah. And then who steps up again to get the equaliser? Mohamed Salah. And it's a constant thing. It's a constant thing where he's just saving us constantly. And we're talking about his contract every single week. And at this point, it's getting distracting now for the pitch. The fact that McAllister's had to come out and say something, the fact that Mohamed Salah's come out and say something, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick of this ownership, if I'm honest. I'm sick of people defending this ownership and defending, well, would you pay that amount of money for Salah? Yes, I fucking would pay that amount of money for Salah. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Look what he's fucking doing. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing on the pitch. Of course I'd pay that money for Salah. Look what he's doing. He's single-handedly fucking putting us top of the league here in terms of output anyway. Yes, like I said, the class all over the pitch, but this guy, in terms of output, getting his goals and creating his goals, it's him. It's him every single game. It's him every single week. So, of course, I'll pay that money for him. So, don't give me that crap. No one out there is like him right now. Yes, we do need to go get a Mohamed Salah replacement at some point, and we need to do it now. I think we need to, even if we sign Salah now, if we sign Trent, sign Van Dijk, sign Salah, we still need to go get a Salah replacement at some point in the next 2 years, so we can gradually replace him, not lose him, and then have to look around Europe or look around the world. Oh, we're going to put him. We're going to put him. No, we gradually replace that. But this is what I'm saying about ambition. This is what I'm saying about this club. We need to start being proactive instead of reactive. Last night showed a lot in terms of what we actually do need. Yes, we're top of the league. This is looking good, but we haven't addressed things that we should have addressed. And we're going into next summer now saying, "Oh, we need this, we need this, we need this." It's the same every fucking year. We're always needing more and more because we didn't address a certain situation, a certain issue the year before. So always playing catch up in terms of transfers. Always playing catch up. Yeah, it's looking good now, but it looked good last year when we were top of the league. Before we capitulated, it looked good in 2019, 2020. 2020, 2021 when we were top of the league, and we didn't go into January transfer, didn't buy a defender, and it all fell apart. And we had to fight for top four. Then to fight for top four, even though we're top of the league. It's the same shit every single season. Give these guys the back. And we'll go on to that now. We'll go on to midfield. It showed again last night. Again, Curtis Jones. Like I said, I've said it on the previous things. I want to see Curtis Jones playing the level that we know what he's playing is fantastic. But Gravenberch and McAllister again. McAllister was all right last night. I thought Gravenberch again. But they're playing roles they're not expected to play here. McAllister maybe not so, but Gravenberch he's had to readjust. He's fucking knackered. He's probably fucking knackered because he's having to be relied on every single week, and we don't have the depth to rest him. Endo's not good enough, unfortunately, and Slot's not playing him. But we accept it every single fucking summer. We accept the start of summer. We'll say, "Oh, we need a DM." By the end of the summer, these fans are like, "Well, it's all right. It's all right. We'll go to the season. It's fine. Gravenberch can play there. Gravenberch can. He's done a fantastic job. He's done an unreal job." But last night, again, it shows that how much he needs a rest or how much he needs moving into a different position where he can do his driving runs, can do more going forward than what he has to do now. This is why I did the stats comparison of it. I didn't know these stats. I didn't know these stats backed up what I'm thinking, but they do. The stats back up like it's more of a role than his stats going forward are not looking good because of his role rather than player himself. He was more of a forward player at Ajax. And we're not seeing that at Liverpool. It's such a shame that it's every single season. And Slot will get the blame, and the players will get the blame. But Klopp got the blame. Richard Hughes will get the blame. Michael Edwards will get the blame. But it's the same fucking owners every single year that's providing the funds for them to go and get these players. Michael Odds has proven time and time again that when given a little bit of money, he can buy superstars, he can buy stars, he can buy rough diamonds, and we could coach him into diamonds. He's proven what he can do with money. He went out and got Alisson Becker and Fabinho and Van Dijk with Coutinho money. We don't need that sort of money every single year, but we need some. We need some help here. And Van Dijk said it at the start. We need some help. It's going to be a long season. He said this in the press. He said this in an interview. He said, we need some help this season. It's going to be a long season. And this is where we all worry about dropping off. Yes, it's only one game. Is it being reactionary? Is it only one game? Because it will drop some points. But see the bigger picture. We've been playing like this in a couple of games this season. Yes, Man City and Real Madrid, unreal. This is the best we've played all season, Man City and Real Madrid games. But we showed against Southampton that we were very, very underwhelming. We showed against Wolves that were underwhelming. But we've got away with those with wins with mentality. You can't do that all. It's not a way of play. It's not a way of getting through and winning titles. We can still win the title, by the way. I've said this countless times. We can still win the title without a sign in January. But fuck me, we need some help. Those lads need some help. Big time. And I want to talk about the starting 11 last night. Kwanzaa did all right when he came on against Man City on Sunday for a few minutes. But what has happened to Kwanzaa? What has happened to Joao Kwanzaa? Is it a confidence thing right now? I don't know. Is things going off on the pitch? Obviously, he gets put out on social media a lot in terms of what's going off the pitch. But is that distracting what's going on the pitch right now? He was the number one starter at the start of the season, really, under Slot. The first one that started alongside Van Dijk, but then he played a bad half against Ipswich and were brought off, and he's not really been in the first team since, not properly. And he was shook last night. It was all over the place, absolutely all over the place, and so was Gomez. And I think the whole team was all over the place, but them two specifically in defence were just I didn't know what to even look at anymore. And Robbo again was a bit dodgy, getting back to his dodginess again last night. I hate watching this Robbo downfall because I absolutely love the player. And he's one that's been probably the best left back I've ever seen in my lifetime at this club. And it's a shame to see. But again, we wanted a left back in summer to back up Robbo and maybe move Tsimikas on, but we didn't. We wanted a DM, wanted a left back, and now we're going to next year possibly wanting a striker as well. And if we don't win the league this season, or if we don't win trophies this season, we're going to next season probably behind again in terms of squads. And everyone else is going to improve. Everyone else won't take that lightly, and they'll improve. And Chelsea looking much better now. Man United at some point will improve, and we're always going to be playing catch up again, and we're always going to be transitioning. It's always transition season for us. It's always transition thing for us. It's always an excuse for not buying anyone. But going on to last night's game, sorry, I'm sort of coming away from last night's game a little bit because I'm just angry at all. I'm really frustrated. Yeah, I'm happy that we got the point in the end. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, it's not the end of the world. And people out there are like, oh, that's it, season's over, whatever. There will be some dramatic people out there, but we are still clear at the top of the league. We've still got a chance to bounce back on Saturday against Everton, and that'd be a perfect game to bounce back again. Is a Merseyside derby, and if Man United can put 4 past them, fuck me, we can really run them into the ground. But there were signs there. There were signs there of last night's game, and we got away with it in the end with a draw. And I know it was Newcastle got the equaliser in the end, but we got away with it as the whole game. I thought we didn't deserve really much out of it. Second half we improved a little bit, but I still think Newcastle definitely deserved at least a draw of that. If anyone deserved a win, it probably would be Newcastle after last night. But we've got the point. We're still unbeaten since the Nottingham Forest game, so it is looking good still. It is still looking good, but we can't be complacent. But again, I'm blaming the complacency down to Slot picking this team a little bit wrong. I'm blaming complacency down to the players, but these players need support. They need help. You can see Gravenberch is going to be running to the ground just the same way McAllister was last season, because he's not getting swapped over. He's playing in a new position to him, a new role, and it's going to take his toll on him. And it shouldn't have been like this. We should have got, if Zubimendi wasn't available, we go get another DM. Waiting for Zubimendi. We might be waiting forever. We said that about Tchouameni. We've been left our DM for 3 years now. We didn't bother with Caicedo until the last second. We've pissed around with Lavia for a couple of million. It's the same shit. Right. 3-2 up. You think the game's done to bed and game's gone to bed, and Salah again saves us another 3 points to Salah again. But defensive lap from Trent, not marking his man. Also, the free kick should be free kicks away anyway at that time of the game. Trent Alexander-Arnold changed the game last night as well, by the way, when he came on. Needed to start. I don't understand why he didn't start, but he changed the game when he came on. And this Trent can't defend thing will always go on when he has moments like this. But it was an incident. He should have marked his man. He should have fouled his man, but I don't know what Kelleher were doing. And it's a shame, really, because Kelleher, for me, has been one of the best players in the last month or so. We've not really missed Alisson Becker at all because of the way Kelleher has played. And I said the other night when I was picking the 11 that we're going to. I said Alisson Becker should be the guy that goes in now for the Christmas period, but I wouldn't have been disappointed either way because Kelleher has been that good. But unfortunately, he hasn't really helped himself last night with that because it was a simple catch, and I don't know where he was going. I really don't know what he was doing, and it's costed a ridiculous goal. Really, that didn't need to happen. We could have come out of St. James's Park with all 3 points. We haven't. But a couple of individual errors, but I'm not going to blame dropping points on those two specifically because other players need to start doing stuff. And I'm going to start with the forward line, and that's the player that everyone's talking about right now, Darwin Núñez. I said it on the other thing the other night. I literally said the words, it's going to start costing us points. It's going to start costing us points and missing chances. He's all right coming back and defending and getting involved in the things, but he's not doing his job properly. He's not even making passes right. He's making simple 10-yard passes, 5-yard passes look like it. I don't know, like you wouldn't do them on the Sunday League or a Saturday League amateur football. Simple passes, he's not even doing them right. He's not doing. People, I said at the start of the season, people are going to give it Núñez another chance. They're going to give him chance after chance. But how many chances can you give someone? This is his 3rd season now. This is his 3rd season, and people are going to start losing the patience on him. And guess what? That time's now, Darwin. That time's now. People are losing their fucking patience. Missing chances is fine. Missing sitters is fine. Sometimes it's not fine, but it is in terms like everyone misses a sitter. Even Thierry Henry misses sitters. Even Alan Shearer misses sitters. But to not hit the target on some of them is fucking awful. When I play on a Saturday, I see better strikers on a Saturday that can do better with these chances. And it's all the time. It's not just like one off. It's all the time. You know, we're missing these chances. And I said it's going to start as possible, and that's exactly what it did last night. And I'm not just putting this on Núñez last night because Diaz didn't do all. Gakpo didn't do all. Also, Diaz came on pitch. He didn't really do much, but Gakpo didn't do all either. But at least they perform in other games. Núñez is just not doing anything now. Is everyone getting sucked into the passion that he's got? The passion, he gets a tackle in or he makes a block and he beats his chest or whatever. But he's not doing the simple things right. He's not having his passion. And I love that about Núñez. I said the exact same thing the other night on the 11 video, Arne Slot's 11, best 11, going into this Christmas period. And I said, I love his passion. I love that fact that he can get back and defend and get involved in that sort of thing. But he needs to start doing more going forward. He needs to start making simple passes. He needs to start having a better football IQ. He needs to start sort his finish out. If you're not gonna at least get it in the goal, at least fucking work the goalkeeper. But he's not even doing simple things. We've been blessed that so many incredible strikers at Liverpool, and that should be the standard at Liverpool. Is strikers like Torres, strikers like Owen, Fowler, even going back to Esque, Suarez, Firmino, Collymore. We have a certain standard at this club that we need to keep a hold. Right now, we're keeping an Andre Voronin, and we're getting excited over an Andre Voronin because they get a bit passionate. Andre Voronin's got a couple of goals for us. Yes, Núñez on his day can be really, really good and absolute chaos. He can be absolute. I'm trying to think of the word. It can be just chaotic for the defense and something to think about massively and distract of everything else that's going on. And I worry for the defense. The defense won't like playing him on his day, but on his day doesn't really come much often. And every time he scores a worldie, everyone forgets the shit he's played before. Just because he scores a worldie, it's all forgotten about, and it's not good enough. It's simply not good enough. We need to do better. We need to demand better. We're missing, and this now begs the question: do we need a striker? The simple answer. Everyone said it. We said like, okay, we'll give Nunes one more chance in this system, and people are like Klopp system. It's Klopp system. Wait till we get Slot system in this player. We've all seen the rest of Nunes. Klopp's system doesn't make him miss from 1 yard. Klopp's system doesn't make him miss a 1-on-1 and sky over the bar. Klopp's system doesn't make him miss against Luton from fucking right under the bar. Klopp's system, that's nothing to do with Klopp's system. Nothing to do with Klopp's system. Things that he lacks has nothing to do with systems. He makes runs regardless. He's always in places. He's brilliant. The runs he makes are fantastic most of the time. Class runs. But it's nothing to do with systems. What he lacks is sometimes football IQ. What he lacks is composure. What he lacks is simple intelligence on the ball. What he lacks is everything that you want as a striker. Mad enough. He lacks everything that someone like a prime El Nino had. He lacks everything that Torres had. That slight blonde hair Torres. Nunes lacks everything that he has. And that's where we're relying on too much on Salah now to score goals, because Diaz and Gakpo have dropped off the goals now as well, and they're not really firing now. And we're missing. And this is what I'm saying about Diego Jota. Yes, he scores goals, but he's never available. And this is why we need a striker. I'd happily bring Jadon Danzig, because Jadon Danzig at least were clinical. He had the runs, and at least he was much more clinical. I'll give him a run. But we definitely need a striker. But then we're going to next summer, needing a striker, needing a centre-back. If Salah, Van Dijk, and fucking Trent leave, then we need a striker, right winger, centre-back, left-back, DM, right-back. Oh, we don't need a right-back because we've got Bradley. But you get what I'm saying. If they leave, and if we don't win out this season now, we don't win the league out this season, if they leave and we need all them, wow, the Slot have it work on his hands. Wow. Yeah, but we got the point. I'm happy with the point because we didn't play well. I feel for Mohamed Salah, really, more than anyone. I feel for Gravenberch, I feel for McAllister because they're overworked. And Szoboszlai should have probably played because of his work rate. But I would like to see Harvey Elliott get some run. I said the other day, I'd like to see Harvey Elliott get some run out over the Christmas period. We need legs in that midfield, and it's starting to show that lack of depth that we don't have, and the lack of ambition we haven't had on the pitch. It's going to start. It's exactly the same as last year, and people like to skirt around it, saying, "Oh, well, look at the top of the league. What you complained about? We're top of the league last year. We're top of the league in 2020, 2021. You didn't listen to us then either." We got the point. We moved to Everton on Saturday. Merseyside derby. What a better game to bounce back in. And I believe that Slot he won't allow this to happen. And Slot seems the kind of guy he doesn't like complacency. He doesn't accept complacency. He doesn't accept a certain standard. And we will see what he does on Saturday. Does he go back to Diaz in midfield? Does he Does he go back to Diaz up front and Gakpo on the left and drop Nunes? I'd be very surprised if Slot kept Nunes in, if I'm honest, because Slot's the kind of person that has a standard. You saw it with Quante, who had a bad first half. He brought him off. He has a standard where he don't accept that. So it'd be interesting to see if he does drop Nunes. I expect Trent to come back in for Quante. It's a shame that Quante's done that because he was class before this season, really. And I hope Quante can bounce back. I hope Nunes can bounce back, really. But people are losing the shit. People are losing the patience with him. And he's had many, many chances. It's 3 seasons in now. How long do I have to wait? Nicholas Jackson's pulling trees. He got laughed at by Liverpool fans, Nicholas Jackson. He's scoring goals now. He's doing good work as well. Not just scoring goals, he's doing lots. Bias, isn't it? Bias. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, notification bells on. We've got content out every single day. We've got a special series coming up called The Best, where the first of the best series is going to be the top 5 greatest Liverpool matches we've seen, as whether it be me or someone else coming on as guest. Only what we've seen. Obviously, I can't go back into the 1970s because I wasn't born then. So get involved as well in chat. Tell us your thoughts on last night. Tell us your thoughts going into the season. Are we still favourites for the league? Is it time to panic, or is it just time just to keep calm? Thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day.